Hello, welcome to CEMA's Virtual Hurricane Academy. It is currently being hosted in the Gather Town space, which is really normally a very cool video based conferencing system. And this is going to be the first video that will guide you through the space that's been prepared and let you know how it works. So I went ahead and started off in the hurricane preparedness room. Now, when you all first enter the space, you are going to enter into the event entrance foyer, which there will also be a tutorial/tour video on. But I wanted to start us in the hurricane preparedness room because this is where there's a lot of objects to interact with, and I think it's a good way to go ahead and explain how to use Gather. Now, you'll have an option to create your own avatar when you first sign up for Gather, but the basics of navigation are pretty simple: up and down arrow key, left and right arrow key, and you can also click at a point and your avatar will travel there. Now, the way that you're going to get a lot of the information within the hurricane preparedness room and all of the virtual academy is to interact with objects. So, when you want to interact with an object, you get close enough to it until it's been highlighted yellow. You press X, and you can read either a note or access a video or an image that has been inserted or embedded within the object. So, similarly, like this little hologram here, that is a video about how to register for CEMA alerts, which I highly suggest if you live in Chatham County. Now, traveling through the rest of the space, I've left a lot of navigating and wayfinding options that will tell you either where you are or what kind of information has been prepared for that room or space within a room. Let's just go ahead and start with the evacuation basics room. You can interact with the bulletins to see helpful information or prompts, and you can interact with things like whiteboards and TVs and laptops, usually to see a video. Now, there's going to be a lot of CEMA podcasts because that's where we interview like a lot of subject matter experts, which is going to be a great resource for helping to increase your general preparedness. Don't be afraid to go up and see what objects turn yellow or get highlighted to see what you can interact with, because some of the spaces are going to look a little bit different than just a regular classroom like this one. This is the storm formation room where you can go ahead and hunt for the little buried treasure of information. Like in this case, it's an image about hurricane categories. Now, I won't spoil everything and go through it all. I'll let you discover some of that for yourself, but I will say that if you feel like you have gotten the most of the room, you can go ahead and interact with one of these computers where it says take a quiz, and it will open up a hurricane preparedness quiz. It's not graded, but it's just a fun way to go ahead and test what you learned if that's what you want to do, and you don't have to. So, when you are ready to leave the hurricane preparedness room, you can head to the space that says exit. It'll take you right back out into the general foyer where you can access the other rooms. Now, when you're ready, you can watch the tutorial/intro video for the foyer/entrance, and there will also be general tutorial and tour videos for each room, like the general preparedness room that you can get a sort of sneak peek at over there, pet preparedness, and hurricane preparedness up here. This was a helpful intro into what might be a new space or a new navigation tool for you, and I hope that you can increase your hurricane preparedness with the hurricane preparedness room.